Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Chris Luck, and let me make sure my audio is working because I have recorded about like 10 minutes worth of vlog footage now, talking to the camera, and I went to go upload my footage into the computer, and I'm like, the audio's not working. And I went on YouTube, and the audio was working, and then I tested my camera and realized the microphone was partially plugged in, not fully plugged in, so it wasn't recording any audio. The good thing about today is I got a lot of B-roll footage, and most of the day was B-roll footage, so I'll make it quick and reiterate what has happened today. So we flew from Kodiak to Anchorage, and then Anchorage to Fairbanks, so we're in Fairbanks right now, well, really North Pole. We are at this B&B here at the North Pole. We're literally like right next to the runway of Eielson Air Force Base, so no drone flying over this B&B, but it's really cool. Got some B-roll footage of that. Before we got here, we had a rental car. And by rental car, it was Shane's son's vehicle. But like a month ago, he said he got into an accident. And he said everything was fine. The car is still drivable. There's no major damage. And apparently, that wasn't the case. Because we got here, and he's like, yeah, I haven't been able to drive the car that much the last month. I think it needs a wheel alignment. Well, we go look at the wheels, and they're literally like, this is straight up, the wheel's straight up and down. It was like this. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if that's drivable. So I sent a picture to my brother, and he's like, if it's the upper arm, I forget what he said, upper arm something, it could be fixable, but if it's the frame, you might as well just sell the car. So there's that, and it's spring break here, and there's literally no rental cars available. Everywhere you go, every website says sold out. So I called up a local place, Alaskan 4x4. They were great to us. $970 for 10 days, 9 days, something like that. And you know how much they were telling people on the phone, daily rates for $295. And I'm like, how did we get $970? I called them up. I was like, hey guys, our rental car fell through. We have nothing. We're actually from Kodiak, and do you guys have anything? And they're like, yeah, we can get you in something. They came through clutch today. That was a big stressful not having a rental car. Here, we're at the B&B. Found out my microphone audio wasn't working. And now we're here. Later on tonight, we pick up Ryan from the airport, Ryan Bentley. We'll have 8 or 9 days of Aurora chasing. There's a big storm supposed to be hitting the Earth tomorrow or the night after. And that will be super exciting if it's as big as they say it can be. It's a full-blown CME directly hitting the Earth, which means Aurora, like pretty much anywhere in Alaska, and even the top states in the lower 48 should get a good show. I'm going to take this time to relax, recharge, think about how epic this trip's going to be. Nothing like getting in the airport and not picking you up in the car that I told you guys can have. I got a U-Haul van that I've been driving around, but it's fixed. We're good. We're good. This is Ryan.
Yo!
And his first time seeing his Aurora.
We're in Fairbanks.
He just landed off the airport. Or, you know what I mean.
What's the best ISO?
We'll get that thing on a tripod.
Oh no.
Alright, so this is my friend Ryan. I was so tired, I didn't, and it happened so fast. He came out of the airport, came up to me, and then we just took off. The Aurora was kind of out, but it kind of died, and I was just telling him, I'm like, dude, it doesn't really look too good tonight. As you can see, I kind of lied just to get his hopes up. But no, it's out within, I don't know, like 10 minutes of landing. He saw it. Right? Well, 10 minutes since we left the airport. All right, I'm gonna try to help him out real quick here. All right, so you know the stars are at the sharpest
Yeah.
when you go to focus and they're at the smallest. Smaller it is, so when you're manually focusing,
Yeah.
you'll see it go real small, and then when you miss it again, it'll get bigger again. So just go back until you think it looks the smallest, and that usually does the trick. When you're shooting the Aurora, when it's dancing really good, it's better to have a low shutter speed, so 1 to like 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Not 15, 20, because you'll be able to capture the motion in a still. If you're at 20 seconds, it's gonna look blurry in the photo.
Yeah.
So you don't want to.
Maybe like.
You want to capture as much detail as possible.
Yeah. Maybe like 5 seconds or so.
Yeah, that's. I mean, for a night like this, 5 is good. On a really good night, you might only need 1 or 2 seconds.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It is cold out here.
Why don't you show the camera what the Aurora's looking like? It's going. It's Woo. It's coming in. It's coming in. I'm just gonna talk to the camera for a minute, and the reason we're at this weird spot is because he just got off the plane. We're seeing the Aurora for him for the first time, and you can see it's blowing up right now, right behind me. And I kind of wish I was taking photos. Kind of be cool to get some light trails, but it's not the best composition. But for someone that's never seen the Aurora before, this is pretty special. It's actually really good right now. Sometimes you just gotta pull over to the side of the road. That's all you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah, this is actually good video. It's moving very well.
Alright guys, I'm not gonna talk too loud. We're back in the B&B here. I am going to end this vlog today. A crazy hectic day, but all of our problems have been officially sorted out, and we are good to go to enjoy the rest of the night. Had a great little first night though, honestly. Once we got the rental car figured out, it ended up being a pretty good night. But we're gonna go, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. In the meantime, watch my last Aurora video when we were here when I was with my wife Angelica. Really awesome night, and hopefully we can replicate that this weekend. See ya.